We're now going to look at our final angle property called interior angles. These are angles which add up to 180 degrees. To identify interior angles, we need to look for a letter U which has two parallel lines. So you can see in the 6 diagrams below here that these all consist of a letter U which has been orientated in different directions. You'll also notice that the two angles which are inside the U and are at the joints of the U are interior. In other words, they add together to give 180 degrees. So these two angles, these two angles, these two, those two, these two, and the final two, they would add together in each shape to give 180 degrees. We also call this the U rule, just simply because we're looking for a letter U to help us identify the interior angles. So we're now going to find an unknown angle using the U rule for interior angles. So if we take a look at the example A, we're given an angle diagram, we're given an angle A that we're trying to find, and we appear to be given two other angles. Now, in order to get angle A, what I'm going to do is trace over the two lines that angle A lies between. So it lies between this line here and this line up there. So if I trace over those like that and like that, what we have is part of the letter U. Now to complete the letter U, I'm going to trace over this parallel line here. And we clearly now have a letter U. Now it's a letter U because it contains two parallel lines. And what that means is angle A and angle 100 are interior angles because they lie inside the letter U and they both lie at the joints of the U. So that doesn't mean they're necessarily the same. What it means is that they add together to give 180 degrees. So if this angle here is 100, then angle A is going to be 180 subtract 100, which is just going to give us 80. So our answer is just simply angle A is equal to 80 degrees, and the reason in brackets is because of the U rule. And we use the U rule for interior angles.